Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel, Focus, Breathe, Rise. I'm Nabia, your confidence and relationship coach, and I hope that everything is well on your side. We said last time that our next topic would be a spiritual one, so here we go. In another video, I said that we would talk about intuition a lot in this channel. You know, this sixth sense that we can't actually explain, but that is here, well actually more here. That voice that is trying to show us the path that would suit us, but we often realize too late and exclaim, "Oh, I knew it." You don't really know how you know, but you know. But what is intuition in the end? That little superpower that could allow us to become our own selves here if only we knew how to develop it, focus on it, and use it daily. So intuition is an information that we receive, but strangely it is not coming from our over 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. It's a way to sense the signs that the universe sends us, or call it as you want, but you know, these little signs under our nose and eyes, a sort of reality that is much bigger than us. We all have that little inner voice. Psychologists and neurologists have leaned on, surprised by this phenomenon, at the limit of the parapsychological, and they came up with this. We have 2 systems of analysis in our brain. A high neuronal voice and a low neuronal voice. The low voice is our intuition, a mechanism that is done unconsciously, a reflection that is done on the back of our mind and passes through our perceptions. It's like an app that is running on the back even when you're not using it, that manifests itself through our emotions and body. So we are talking visceral, emotional. So it means that there's going to be a lot of inside conflicts, a dissonance between what my head thinks and what I feel. It is about leaving our ego aside and accept that there might be a higher energy within and around us. We call it intuition, but also chance, coincidences, chill, a certain synchronicity, or some people even call it their invisible guide. You know these stories we all have, like you didn't want to go to the supermarket but decided to go in the end, but this time you would not take your own car. No, you're gonna take the bus this time. Oh no, the bus is late and then it's stuck in traffic, so when you arrive at the supermarket, it is closed. But at the door, you meet that person, that friend you didn't see for ages. And it's actually funny, because 2 days ago you were thinking about them, and I think yesterday was their birthday. Coincidences? I think not. These kinds of stories. Usually, you would have made other decisions. You would not have taken the bus. You might have taken your car or your bicycle. But that day, you don't know why, but you felt like the bus was a good idea. And you don't even realize that actually, because you don't overstudy it. And actually, if you listen to your mind and not to your intuition, you would not have met that friend that you haven't seen for ages. Destiny? Maybe not. Sometimes it is about your job. You are slowly coming to the observation that you might need a change. You might need to look for new opportunities, but you're not listening to it. You choose to ignore that inside advice. Careful, because that might actually lead you to burning out or even fall into boredom. If you have never lived this kind of experience, I am not gonna try and convince you, because I think actually you need to live it to really believe in it. This feeling that sometimes you enter a certain place or meet a certain person, you don't know how you know, but you don't really like them or it, or actually the contrary, you do really like them or it. Something triggers you, like a spider sense. Still, you decide to live in that place that you didn't feel that comfortable about, or befriend that person that gave you a bit of chill, and then 1 week after, the roof literally falls onto your head, or maybe 1 month or 2 years later, that person hurts you in a way that you actually saw coming, and you think, "Oh, I knew it." Note that this should not actually stop you from meeting new people or discovering new places. I don't want to tell you that your first impression is always going to be the right one. It's a bit like learning to juggle. They can be amazing people even if you felt the contrary at the beginning. I guess you will have to build your self-awareness and accept the fact that sometimes you will take the bet and put your trust into some people that unfortunately don't actually deserve it. Life! So everybody has this little voice inside. Yet some people seem to not hear it. Indeed, as we said, this voice is connected to our emotion. So if you are not able to distinguish, identify, or even be in tune with your emotions, you will probably end up putting that voice in a corner, far back away, and you won't hear it. It may seem simple to have that little angel on your shoulder guiding you on a daily basis, and yet it's not that easy. Listening to your inner voice implies the fact that you have to make the effort to break some negative patterns and often leave your comfort zone and fight that procrastinating habit of, when you know that you have to do something, but you'd rather put it aside and do something else just for now, just because. You never have a real reason. Huh? It's always gonna be because I don't feel like it. When you are often tossed and turned by the events of your life, it is difficult to connect to yourself and listen to your intuition. But it's like every other senses. You gotta make the work to build healthy habits. Through all the situations, elements, people that you will encounter, there is one common point: your body. Your body is almost never wrong. Next time you have a tricky choice to make between two situations, try to not overthink it and focusing on your mind, but try to follow your gut feeling. Breathe in and out, close your eyes and cross your legs if you're sitting, and then speak out loud the first choice. Scan your body, then say out loud the second choice, and scan your body's reaction again. Is there something tickling your feet? Do you have goosebumps? Or is there a knot forming on your stomach? Does it feel like you prefer one choice or the other? By the way, how are your shoulders and your back? And what about your nose? How does the atmosphere around you feels like? Heavy or light? Just a clue, if a bird sang when you said one of the choices, go for it. Just kidding, or am I? If your clock shows 12:12 or 10:10 or 9:9 or whatever, go for it. But this might not actually be your intuition speaking, but maybe a sign of the universe trying to tell you to wake up. It is a quick exercise, a quick tip, so don't spend more than 1 or 2 minutes per phrases, per choices. And if you didn't feel anything the first time that you tried, it's okay. Don't cry about it. It's a fun thing to do and a nice habit to get. So just repeat it next time you have a tough choice to make and see what's coming. Intuition is just about the first idea that comes. You can also take a notebook and a pen and write down what you felt when you had to make this choice. And step by step, you will learn to discover your body and listen to its silent reactions. So it will help you to just become more aware of those signs. This little trick is there to encourage you to follow your instinct, because our body is so many times sending us so many messages that we choose to ignore. Should I go out or not tonight? Should I take this trip or not? Listen to yourself, because so many times some people go home after partying and regret saying, I should have stayed home and I knew it. Or sometimes they missed that trip opportunity and realized that in the place they wanted to go, their favorite singer was there too, so they might have missed the chance of meeting them. Rejecting those signs is like rejecting our own nature. Every animal in the planet has instinct. We just learned to shut it off, to focus more on our society's needs, which is a good thing, because we are helping it to grow. But now maybe it's time to go back to those instincts, not all of them, but intuition is a good one to bring out to the surface. We've all had that feeling tickling us, our mind telling us, go ahead, and our little voice saying, maybe just wait a little bit, or the contrary. Sometimes we listen to it without even realizing it, and it is just a few weeks or months later that we realize what it helped us avoid or actually arrange. Sometimes we were at an event and we don't know why, but we decided to leave, and it is just when we arrived at home that we realized that an accident arrived on the exact spot where we were standing 5 minutes after we left. Sometimes we cross paths with the love of our life, or at least one of them, and we would not have met them if we didn't go outside our house that day. Trust what you feel and try to be more open to those signs. When you listen to your instinct, if the emotion behind is calm, quiet, then it's fine. You will not regret the choices you made because you felt at peace with them, whatever comes after. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. There is so many things to say about intuition, so this is just a small taste, an introduction to the intuition training that is coming soon. As usual, if you have some topics you would like us to cover, some questions or some suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. We actually love reading your comments. And if you want to book a coaching session, shoot us an email. I wish you a very sunny and bright day. And in the meantime, don't forget to focus, breathe, rise. Bye-bye.